Hi and welcome to another video. So I'm back after like a 6-month hiatus. I was hit with a bit of demotivation and was tied up with other projects, but I'm going to try my best to post a little bit more consistently now. So this is going to be a quick review of something I've wanted for a while now, to HDMIize all of my consoles. So as the title says, this video is about the generic looking GCVideo Gamecube adapter a few of you may have seen. If you don't already know what that is, it's an adapter that allows you to use that unused digital output on your Gamecube that is probably filled with more dust than your grandma's navel. This allows you to get a level of quality that you've probably never seen on a Gamecube. Long story short, the digital out was only used by the rare Gamecube component cable that was produced in very small numbers due to the lack of the interface's use at the time. In fact, new consoles don't even have a digital out to utilize this, so check your console before buying one. What also pushed up the prices of these cables was that there were no third-party options due to Nintendo installing a chip in the connector that encrypted the signal. This chip hadn't been decrypted until recently by the team at GCVideo, who have released their findings to create products, well, for people to create products, I should say. Now, the problem, which is why I've been on the fence about getting one of these adapters for so long, is the price of the previous offerings. I live in the UK, and the cost for the GCHD, a popular and one of the most readily available and earliest available HDMI adapters for the Gamecube, is £115. Now, I didn't grow up with the Gamecube. I only really got into the console recently after falling in love with Luigi's Mansion. So I had no affinity or feeling of nostalgia towards the console. So to spend £115 on an adapter for me, it wasn't even up for consideration. I then saw that Insurrection Industries had released the Carby version 2. It was a cheaper version, well, cheaper than the GCHD video, and it retailed at £75. This was a lot better than, you know, spending £115. £75 is less than £115 by £40, in fact. I could spend that £40 on a game on Steam. I probably would never play said game on Steam, but I would still have that £40 to spend. Now behold my saviour, Aliexpress, coming in clutch and providing a sub £40 option at £33, including shipping. I had considered the DIY option, which was to create a GCVideo adapter from scratch using components that are readily available online. But I actually realized that this was only a few pounds cheaper than just buying it from AliExpress. So it was a no-brainer, really. I hit the buy button so fast on one of these, so the price couldn't miraculously change, as has happened to me in the past. And about 2 weeks later, it actually came. It comes in a pretty hard blue enclosure with 4 screws and a button very similar to pretty much every GCVideo adapter I've seen. The quality is good, but the finish is pretty janky, and you can tell you bought the broke boy version. The connector is made of plastic and is probably 3D printed too, and this is actually the only downside I've spotted so far. It seems to bow in the middle slightly, which hasn't caused me any issues. It's not hard to remove or insert from the Gamecube, for example. Where the issue lies for me, though, is within the story from Metal Jesus Rocks. If you're not aware of it, the TLDR is that a poor quality connection had caused his Gamecube to die. Now, personally, I think the story is kind of shifting blame, blaming the adapter in order to make his friend feel a little bit better about breaking his Gamecube. She did pull the console off the table, which caused 2 pins in the video output of the console to short, frying the console. So I'm sure as long as you don't have any drunk friends, you know, trying to secure the post Mario Kart D, you know, still trying to play Smash after the Gamecube is turned off, then I'm sure you're going to be just fine. But I guess if anything like that adapter, this connector could be its only downfall. I don't plan on moving my Gamecube, and will soon have Wavebird controllers as well, so this shouldn't be an issue for myself. Anyway, moving on to how it looks. Amazing, like genuinely, it's so much better than, you know, AV or RF out or whatever you've been using in the past. I don't have a capture card to show you the quality, but there are 1,000,001 GCVideo video quality tests out there for you to see, and this is going to have the exact same quality as this one. They all use the same components and the same software. You can get into the menu using a trained remote, just like other options. I just use my old Samsung Galaxy S4. I really wish they'd bring back IR blasters on modern phones that aren't Huawei's. Huawei's are great phones, but I just personally won't touch them. I personally don't feel the need to change any of the options in the menu. It's pretty well set up out of the box, but you may want to add scan lines for the more retro feel on your modern display. So my final thoughts to wrap things up: if you don't want to pay the high prices of the competition, genuinely just go out and buy it. Just go out and buy it. I can't see myself having any problems with it, and Insurrection Industries do actually sell the metal male connector for this for $12. So if you're really worried after purchase, then you could always just purchase it from them and then change the adapter, and you'd still be saving cash as well, to be honest. So unfortunately, just like other products, I've seen people spewing anti-Chinese hate about not buying clones, but this isn't a clone. GCVideo is open source for anybody to make their own devices. So get one, look after it, and most of all, just have fun with it. So the funny playing install and a few other repair videos are coming soon, I promise. I have finished up a few of the consoles already, so hopefully on the next build, I can get the camera out and show you what I've been doing. So see you in the next video, and I hope this has been helpful.